Sylvester Stallone. Quick facts. Nickname: Sly Stallone. Birthday: July 6, 1946. Age: 75 years, 75-year-old males. Sun sign: Cancer. Also known as Sylvester Enzio Stallone, Michael Sylvester Gardencio Stallone. Born country: United States. Born in Hell's Kitchen, New York, United States. Famous as actor, director. Family. Spouse, ex: Jennifer Flavin, M. 1997, Bridget Nielsen, M. 1985 to 1987, Sasha Cizak, M. 1974 to 1985. Father: Frank Stallone Sr. Mother: Jackie Stallone. Siblings: Frank Stallone, Tony Ann Filati, half-sister. Children: Sage Stallone, Scarlett Rose Stallone, Sergio Stallone, Sistine Rose Stallone, Sistine Stallone, Sophia Rose Stallone. Ancestry: Italian Americans, French Americans. Notable alumni: Miami-Dade College, U.S. State, New Yorkers. Who is Sylvester Stallone? The world might find it hard to believe that a man who once struggled to find roles in movies went on to become one of the most legendary actors in Hollywood. From bagging small roles to writing screenplays, Sylvester Stallone, considered the virile man of Hollywood, carved a place for himself in the world of showbiz. His most iconic roles to date are that of Rocky Balboa and Vietnam War veteran John Rambo. Some of his most recent commercial hits include his collaboration with the other big guns of the industry such as Jean-Claude Van Damme and Arnold Schwarzenegger in the movies The Expendables and The Expendables 2. A multi-talented personality, Stallone is currently an actor, writer, director and producer and is best known for his trademark garbled speech patterns and his lopsided smile. Aside from the Rocky films, he starred in a number of other films which received critical acclaim but failed to receive the commercial success that Rocky and Rambo received. To break away from the stereotyped tough roles, he rekindled the attention of his fans by starring in a number of films in other genres such as Paradise Alley and Zookeeper, which, however, failed to hit the target. Childhood. Early life. Michael Sylvester Gardencio Stallone was born on July 6, 1946, to Frank Stallone and Jacqueline Stallone in New York City. He is of Italian, Russian, French, Jewish descent. He was born with the lower side of his face paralyzed as the obstetricians tried to use a pair of forceps to pull him out of his mother's womb. This seriously severed a nerve that caused permanent deformity in the lower parts of his lip, tongue and chin. After his parents divorced, he studied at the Notre Dame Academy and Lincoln High School in Philadelphia. He also studied at the Charlotte Hall Military Academy before he attended the University of Miami. Career. He earned his first role in a softcore pornography film, The Party at Kitty and Studs, in 1970. Later in life, Stallone claimed that he did the film out of desperation because he needed the money. The same year, he appeared in the movie Rebel, which made him a national star. He also starred in the off-Broadway stage piece, Score, which ran for 23 performances in 1971. The same was later made into a film by Radley Metzger. He also appeared in Woody Allen's Bananas and the thriller, Clute, as an extra. In 1975, he was seen in the Jack Lemmon film, The Prisoner of Second Avenue, and he also played supporting roles in the films Farewell, My Lovely, Capone, and Death Race 2000. The year 1976 brought with it a lot of promise and hope for Stallone as he starred in his first breakthrough film, Rocky, an action drama feature, for which he also wrote the script. The movie is considered one of his most commercially successful movies till date. After swooning in the success of Rocky, he made his directorial debut in 1978 for the film Paradise Alley. The same year, he played a role in the film F.I.S. a film based on the life of James Hoffa. In 1979, he wrote and starred in the sequel of Rocky, titled Rocky II, which also went on to become a sleeper hit. 2 years later, he starred in Escape to Victory and Nighthawks. After the success of Rocky, he launched another action venture, starring as the Vietnam War veteran, John Rambo, in the film First Blood in 1982. This went on to become both a critical and profitable hit at the box office. However, the sequels for the film, Rambo, First Blood Part 2, and Rambo 3, were met with much less success. In 1982, he continued with his Rocky franchise and came up with Rocky 3, followed by Rocky 4, 3 years later. In order to be able to do full justice to the role, he worked out and embarked on a demanding training program, after which he became an extremely popular fitness symbol. In 1987, he decided to break away from his tough nut roles and starred in the film Over the Top, which was a different genre of film. However, the film did not do well at the box office and was received poorly by critics. 2 years later, he once again starred in a different genre of film in Tango and Cash, which was successful. In 1990, he starred in the fifth installment of the Rocky series titled Rocky 5. The film did poorly at the box office and it was intended to be the last film in the franchise. In the next 2 years, he tried his hand at comedy but failed miserably in Oscar and Stop, or My Mom Will Shoot. He starred in the successful film Cliffhanger, which brought back the faith of his fans in his acting abilities. The same year, he starred in the futuristic film Demolition Man. From 1994 to 1996, he appeared in a string of hit films including The Specialist, Judge Dredd, and Assassins. In 1997, he appeared in the low-budget film Cop Land opposite Robert De Niro and Ray Liotta, which was an average hit at the box office. The next year, he lent his voice for the animated film Ants. From 2000 to 2005, he was seen in the films Get Carter, Driven, Avenging Angel, Detox, Spy Kids 3D, Game Over, Taxi 3, and Shade. In 2005, he was also the co-presenter for the boxing series The Contender. He took a break in 2005 and served as the host and mentor to contenders participating in the reality show The Contender. After a break from films, he made a comeback in Hollywood with the sixth Rocky installment, Rocky Balboa, which became a critical sleeper hit in 2006. 2 years later, he released the fourth installment of the Rambo series, simply titled as Rambo. This movie also became equally successful. He appeared in a small cameo in the Bollywood film Kambak Ishq, opposite Kareena Kapoor and Akshay Kumar in 2009. The next year, he starred in one of the biggest hits of the year, The Expendables. In 2012, the sequel for the movie, The Expendables 2 Feet, was also released. The subsequent year, he starred in the action film Bullet to the Head, which is based on the novel Duplom dans la tête. Major works. He played the titular character of Rocky Balboa in the Rocky series, which is considered one of his most legendary roles. The films were made from 1975 to 2006 and helped Stallone kick-start his career in Hollywood. The first Rocky film became so popular that it spawned 5 other Rocky films in the franchise. The film Rocky also received 10 Oscar nominations and eventually won the award for Best Picture. It was after this movie that he gained a large cult following and the action star status. He was cast as John Rambo in the Rambo saga. Although only 4 films have been made in the franchise, the representation of the character earned Stallone extensive acclaim and recognition. The character became so famous that it was nominated for American Film Institute's list of 100 Years, 100 Heroes and Villains. The franchise also produced a number of video games, comics and television series based on the movie as well. Awards achievements. In 1977, he won a David D. Donatello Award for Best Foreign Actor for Rocky. In 1977, he won the KCFCC Award for Best Actor for the film Rocky. In 1979, he won the Showist Convention Award for Star of the Year. He earned a star on the Hollywood Walk of Fame in 1984. In 1997, he was presented the Stockholm International Film Festival Award for Best Actor for Cop Land. In 2004, he won the Golden Camera Award for Best International Actor. He was honored with the Golden Eye for Lifetime Achievement Award at the Zurich Film Festival. He was presented the Lifetime Achievement Award at the Hollywood Film Festival in 2010. Family personal life. Sylvester Stallone has married 3 times. He married Sasha Czak in 1974, and has 2 sons with her. The couple divorced almost a decade later. Thereafter, he married Bridget Nielsen on December 15, 1985, but divorced her 2 years later in 1987. In 1997, he married Jennifer Flavin, with whom he has 3 daughters. Due to the demanding nature of his roles, he is known to have suffered countless injuries throughout his career, including a broken neck, which required him to get a metal plate inserted. Trivia. In 2007, customs executives in Australia exposed 48 vials of synthetic growth hormone, geritropin, in this iconic actor's baggage. Sylvester Stallone movies. 1. Rocky, 1976. Drama, sport. 2. First Blood, 1982. Adventure, action, drama. 3. Rocky II, 1979. Sport, drama. 4. Rambo, 2008. Thriller, action, war. 5. Rocky III, 1982. Drama, sport. 6. Rocky Balboa, 2006. Sport, drama. 7. Escape Plan, 2013. Mystery, sci-fi, action, crime, thriller. 8. Creed, 2015. Drama, sport. 9. The Expendables 2, 2012. Action, adventure, thriller. 10. Cobra, 1986. Action, thriller, crime. Awards. Golden Globe Awards. 2016 Best Performance by an Actor in a Supporting Role in a Motion Picture. Creed, 2015. People's Choice Awards. 1986 Favorite Motion Picture Actor winner.